Oh,
Checker.
Cunningham.
Beautiful. Beautiful. One more time. Cross.
Another long three. She's back.
My
Most dynamic
this isn't real.
player in the game. 9 points in 38 seconds for Caitlin. She hit all 3 threes. And not only 9, at the depth on these fields, she's certainly feeling it. Side. Right beside. Now come back to your favorite spot again. It doesn't matter if there's a...
What am I watching?
The reigning champions had been unbeatable. No team had found a way to stop them. The New York Liberty looked invincible, dominating every matchup with ease. But everything changed on June 14th when Caitlin Clark made her return from injury. What followed wasn't just a win, it was a historic performance that shattered 8 records in one night. The Liberty's flawless season came to an abrupt end. Their momentum halted. Yet the real surprise was how the Fever used this moment to unveil a new formula for championship-level basketball. If you're excited about Caitlin's return, drop a CC hashtag record breaker in the comments below. Let's get it.
Pulls left wing, the right wing, 30+ feet. Logo crosses over. Watch it. Oh my goodness! She is back.
Back in the lane. I'm ready to go.
I think you're just excited more than anything. It gets kind of difficult when you prepare for a game. Obviously, when I'm on the bench, still knowing the scout, knowing everything that the other team's going to do, and still trying to mentally prepare and go through everything like I'm going to play, even though I knew I wasn't going to play. So, doing that, but also knowing I was going to be able to be active today, I think gives you a little extra juice. So I'm certainly excited just to get back out there, get playing, and really good opportunity for us at home here, coming off of a loss. So it's a big game.
Imagine this. The defending champions dominating every opponent like it was no contest. The New York Liberty entered June with a flawless 9-0 record. The last undefeated team standing in the WNBA. Every game felt like a message. They weren't just winning, they were making statements. Their defense was relentless, overwhelming, and impossible to solve. It wasn't just about skill, it was about control. Teams would arrive with hope and leave 2 hours later disoriented and defeated. The Liberty's defense. It was like a towering brick wall that only got stronger with every game.
You played the Liberty. There was obviously a frustrating ending. What lessons can you take from that experience, and how can that be applied to this, even though I know obviously Liberty look a little different with 2 starters out?
Yeah, I mean, I think certainly you take time and score situations, different versions of handling runs, offensively, defensively. Margin for error is small against a team like New York, and every play matters. Every time we send them to the free throw line matters. Every rebound matters. We can't afford to have empty possessions on the offensive end of the floor. You've got to play your A game.
Every team that stepped on the court against them came in with confidence and left completely deflated. Coaches spent countless hours crafting strategies. Players watched film until their eyes blurred, but nothing worked. The Liberty had a solution for everything. Their pick-and-roll execution was clinical, their defense unwavering, and their confidence untouchable. Sabrina Ionescu, Jungle Jones, and Breena Stewart weren't just playing well, they were redefining dominance. Stewart could score from anywhere on the floor. Ionescu drained near-impossible shots and delivered passes few could even imagine. Jones held down the paint with authority, making even elite centers look outmatched. Together, they made greatness look routine and left the league scrambling for answers. Clip.
So I think we continue to learn lessons from the first time we played them and from our last game against Atlanta. Every single day that we move forward. I think they're a different team. Certainly, we're going to be a different team having C and Sophie back on the floor. We're going to tip the ball up and go out, and we're going to give it everything that we have.
The stats said it all. The Liberty weren't just winning, they were dominating. Blowout victories became routine, and star players across the league looked unrecognizable when facing them. Their average margin of victory wasn't just impressive, it was intimidating. Top-ranked teams came in with high expectations, only to leave trailing by 20 points or more. Even the WNBA's brightest talents seemed out of sync against New York's relentless pace and precision. Analysts began to question if anyone could truly challenge them this season. Sports shows debated how far the streak could go. Writers were already preparing historic features. The question wasn't who could stop them, it was if anyone could.
Welcome to ESPN's coverage of the WNBA. The defending champion and unbeaten New York Liberty coming to town for the second time this year as we get ready for this game. And yes, she is back. Caitlin Clark will indeed be playing today. Missed the last 5 games with a strained quad, taking on the Liberty off to their best start ever. Sabrina Ionescu and company in this big Commissioner's Cup game as well. And as usual, all the seats are filled here.
Then came the Indiana Fever's shot at the Giants. But to pull off the unthinkable, they needed something extraordinary. Indiana had been battling injuries and adjusting to lineup changes, far from looking like title contenders. Most expected it to be business as usual for the Liberty. Another dominant win. But there was one thing New York didn't see coming: the return of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, we have an opportunity in front of us right now. I feel like this is like, we're starting a new season. You guys, I'm so proud of how resilient we've been up until this point. We're going to continue to have to be. But right now, we have an opportunity to continue to take a step forward. Okay, this can be a springboard for us, right? We're marrying energy and effort with execution. Every single possession matters. Hit singles. Hit singles. Make the easy play. All right? Make one another better. Okay? It's on time. It's on time. It's on time.
Let's single quotes S talk about the moment that changed everything. 38 seconds that reshaped. One by history. When Caitlin Clark stepped onto the court at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the atmosphere shifted. You could feel it. She wasn't just returning from a quad injury, she was stepping back into the spotlight with a purpose. And what she was about to do would send shockwaves across the entire league.
And Cunningham is down behind the play, but they've got Caitlin Clark to fire away from 2 players with incredible ball from Cunningham. Clark, another long 3. She's back.
The Liberty defense came in locked and loaded. They had studied Caitlin Clark's game in detail, every move, every habit. They expected her to be aggressive. They'd seen the film, watched her hit shots from absurd distances. They thought they were ready. They weren't. Then came the moment no one anticipated: 3 straight 3-pointers, each more unreal than the last. The first, from 34 feet. Most players wouldn't even consider it. Clark pulled up like it was a routine jumper swish. The second came from 31 feet. Same cold-blooded result. The third, again from 31 feet, left defenders frozen. By then, the Liberty weren't contesting, they were witnessing.
Rebound, Fever. Cunningham got knocked to the floor. Caitlin pulls left wing. Carries it. She is back. 24-18. Fever down. Caitlin now from the right wing. 30-plus feet. Shot again. No one else but Caitlin Clark. Sedatis, handoff. Caitlin from the logo, crosses over, launches. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding?
The most dynamic player in the game. 9 points in 38 seconds for Caitlin. She hit all 3 threes. And not only 9 in 30, but look at the depth on these field goal attempts. She's certainly feeling it.